I was a little nervous about installing these large tiles on the shower floor. We chose to go with 24 by 48 tiles for minimal grout. And I just installed the same size tile in the kids' bathrooms, but those all had linear drains at the end, so I didn't have to make any relief cuts. Yesterday, I got some wood and glue and made this template. So then Vinny and I laid out the tile and put the template right on top. Made sure everything was nice and even and square, and then marked with the pencil where we were going to be making those cuts. And Vinny labeled the actual tiles so we would know exactly where they would go. And then just one tile at a time, we used our IQ power tool saw, which doesn't require any water. It is so easy to work with. Made the initial cut with that. And then just due to the size of the tiles and some of the angles, I used my Craftsman 3-inch cutoff tool and just changed out the blade for one to cut tile. And without having to use any water, it was honestly so easy and probably the least messy I've ever been when it comes to cutting tile. And of course, the view helped too. But we really just try to take our time, making sure that each cut was absolutely perfect. And working with the larger tiles, each one is pretty expensive. So messing up on one really means you're pretty much throwing away $72. And luckily, I only had one mess up. I was putting a little bit too much pressure on it, so right when I got to the corner, it just cracked. All right, so after we cut them, we just kind of just dry fit them in place. So we have our relief cuts, and so we'll have like minimal grout in here. Now it's time just to sand all of the cuts, and then we'll be able to install them.